right now. Oh, my phone died. So I have it hooked up now to a better charger. This is what happens when you record 95 minutes of your workouts so you can find a good clip for your social media. Oh my God. I'm at least annoying right now, at least 10 emerald personality types. At least 10. Okay. So where I was. Okay, so a lot of coaches do the bare minimum when it comes to their fitness. And honestly, I was thinking the other day during my workout, and I was thinking about the first Success Club cruise I went on. It's going to sound really harsh, but I was on the first Success Club cruise I was on. We were checking, you know how when you leave a cruise ship and you have to like check out and you have to show your passport and stuff when you're leaving. And the guy who worked for the cruise line, who was checking out my passport, he's like, what is this? He's like, you're all Beachbody coaches or something? And I was like, yeah. I was like, this is a rewards trip that they do for us for achieving our goals. And he was like, well, why is everybody fat? I was like, oh my God. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't even know what to say. And he was just like, well, why are most people on this boat out of shape if you guys are health coaches? And I explained to him, I was like, a lot of people that are on this ship are still on their journey. And, you don't have to be in the best shape of your life to help people, to get in shape. It's not about being ripped. It's about, getting healthy and starting, and helping other people get healthy. And I was explaining that to him. So his words, not mine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is this random guy said. But then it got me thinking, and I was thinking about how many coaches actually really take the fitness side of their business seriously, and how many of them just really do the bare minimum. And so I'm going to challenge you guys to do double workouts this week. So starting today, I'm going to challenge you guys to do 2 workouts back to back. You get to choose what they are, but every other top coach here is probably going to challenge you guys with invites and follow-ups, and that's what you guys want, right? But what you don't realize is that your results are what grows your business. It's not about, you can't lose sight of the fact that this is a health and fitness company, and that I can't tell you how often I have coaches who are like, I started really getting great results, and then all of a sudden my business started to grow, and I'm like, no shit. No shit. I mean, look at Raina. I mean, Raina's business, I feel personally, is just from outside looking in, but I feel that Raina's business, I mean, I know her Instagram has grown by maybe 30,000, 40,000 followers in the last year because of her transformation that she redid. And I know that she has been really strict with her workouts and her nutrition. So, I want to challenge you to do extra. So I'm doing I technically did 4 workouts today. If you're counting 10-minute ab attack 10 and 15-minute leg hammer. And so you only have to do it for my week. If you want to be extra badass, I recommend you do it for the entire rest of the month of March. It's about 2.5 weeks left. And I want you to see how much of a difference of a response people have with you when you are going above and beyond, and when you are doing beyond the bare minimum. A lot of times people expect above average results with bare minimum output. And you have to be willing to put out maximum effort. And let's be real, 95 minutes of fitness when I work from home, my job is to be fit. There's no reason why I should be doing just 30 minutes or just 15 minutes or just the bare minimum or not one at all. I have no excuse. I have no kids. This is what I'm doing. And let me also start that. I also want to caveat that by saying, when I was a new coach, I would come home from a 13-hour shift of being on my feet, waiting tables for 13 hours, and I would have P90X yoga on the schedule for that night. I remember I would get home from a 13-hour shift, and I'd go and look on my calendar, and I'd be like, oh my God, yoga X. And it would be midnight. and I would push play for an hour and a half to 1:30 in the morning, and I would do Yoga X. An hour and a half workout. So 90 minutes is basically the length of a normal P90X workout. So this isn't even like doing anything extra. For me, this is still doing like just basic, you know? Like if you want to do extra, like, you know, you could do more. But like this for me, it's like doing 2 workouts. It's really only an hour. Like tomorrow my workout is max out power and max hammer strength. And that's only about an hour, maybe, and then I had 10-minute ab hammer. So that's like, you know, 60, maybe 70 minutes. That's not that much. So, and you guys, like the amount of responses I got from my challenge invite last night compared to my challenge invite a week ago is like triple the amount of people who filled out my form, because they are super motivated by my workouts and they're super motivated by my results. And you guys, I'm getting sick results. Like I'm fucking getting ripped. I look better than I have looked, I personally feel, in the last like 3, 4, or 5 months. And I'm just getting started. I mean, I'm only on the week 3 of my 2-month challenge to do this up until Punta Cana. So remember, like, you know, your results are going to move your business forward. You can't just be doing the bare minimum and expect your fitness to speak for itself. We are walking billboards. When I first became a Beachbody coach, I thought that we were supposed to be walking billboards of the product. That is what I thought. And all of a sudden, I think that people are starting to really think that it's more about our brand and our market and, you know, like how many followers we have. And it's not. If you want your business to blow up, you just need to get in great shape. And there's all these brands, you know, out there. There's coaches out there who are like, you know, representing like plus size, and I get that. But eventually, like, you need to move past that and get the results. Like, it's just about health, you know? And I'm not bashing you if your whole thing is like self-love and love your body where it's at, that doesn't mean you can't push yourself hard with your fitness. That doesn't, like, one thing does not exclude the other, you know? And so I really want you to understand that, like, this is about challenging yourself physically and mentally. And so when I said that, you know, it's all about what's between your ears, I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, she's going to talk about personal development. No, fitness changes you. When you push your body past what it physically wants to do, and when you do things past physically what you want to do, and when you push yourself harder, that's character building. And when you start to see the results of that hard work, that makes you happy. And progress equals happiness. And so if you are just doing the bare minimum when it comes to your workouts, and you're not challenging yourself, and you're not coming home from a full day of work and you're feeling run down and you don't want to do your workout and you do it anyway, that is character building. That is building that kind of a mindset, and that kind of a coach, somebody who can say like, hey, I came home from like taking my kids to this and taking my kids to that and running around like a crazy person, and I had to go to this, and then I had to go volunteer, and then I had to come home, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I still did my hour workout, you know? And it's by being able to say those things, that's what motivates people. Doing the bare minimum does not motivate people. People are not going to follow your Instagram and see you doing one little tiny country heat workout and be like, okay, like, yeah, like it's super motivating. Of course it's going to motivate some people, maybe people who like don't really want to work out. But I challenge you to take it to the next level and to show those people that like, hey, like I don't like fitness. I'm doing country heat because I don't like fitness and I like to dance. So I'm going to do country heat and size. So I'm going to do country heat and yoga. So I'm going to do country heat and something else. You know, it's not just about doing like what you want to do. It's about doing what you need to do to show people that you are not an excuse maker. And so you're challenged to do more, whatever that looks like to you. Just so you know, I'm doing max 30 and hammer and chisel. I'm doing both programs for up until Punta Cana. So I'll have completed 60 days of, and I'm not doing max month. I'm doing max out month and hammer and chisel. 60 days of max out month and hammer and chisel. And so when you see me in Punta Cana, you better tell me how awesome I look, because I'm kicking my ass. So anyway, and then I wanted to talk really quick, because I'm going over time, obviously. But I wanted to talk really quick about when I was new and like what I wish I knew then that I know now. And one thing I'm going to tell you guys is that one of the things I wish I knew then that I know now is that what I lack in skills, I can make up in numbers. One thing you need to know about people like me, people like Melanie Mitro, who are like constantly battling for that top 3 spot, is that the only reason why we're up there is because the level of productivity that we do is just higher than other people. And I'm not saying that to say like, oh, I'm better and I work harder than other coaches, but it's the combination of years that we've been in the business. So we've both been in the business for about the same amount of time. I've been in the business for 6 years. I'm just going to talk about me because I don't know about Melanie. But I know that I've been in the business 6 years. And so I've been inviting for 6 years. I've been getting no's for 6 years. I've been having coaches who act like they're my best friends and gotten 2-star diamond and then quit and then make videos about how much I suck as a person for 6 years. I have been getting, hate messages for 6 years and negative comments for 6 years. I've been getting positive comments and love from lots of people, messages from people that are changing their life for 6 years. I've been working on my fitness and my health for 6 years, my personal development for 6 years. I am a Mastery University graduate with Tony Robbins. I am a Danny Johnson graduate. I have been getting all of those things that you guys do and have just been doing for a small amount of time for 6 years. That is why I am where I'm at. And it's not, and so what I want you guys to know is what I realized early on in my business is that I'm new, and what I lack in the skills that somebody who's been around for 6 years has, I can make up in numbers. So at any time that you decide like, hey, I want to go for the top, I want to rank advance, I'm going to finish this diamond, you need to be willing to work harder than everybody else in the diamond, that everybody else in here is willing to work. So you need to look at your peers, and you need to see what they're doing, and you need to do more than they did. And so one thing that I did do when I was a new coach is that I found the coaches who were at the top, and I tried to be better than them. And I just worked tirelessly to be better than them, to be better looking, to be better dressing, to be better at my job, to have a better social media, to have a better marriage, just to be better at everything. And that's not saying that like I'm in competition with everybody or that I like look down at other people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that to be able to raise your standards, you need to be willing to take your standards above everybody else's standards. You need to be willing to live differently. You need to be willing to hold yourself to higher expectations than people hold you to. And you need to be willing to just be like, I'm not settling for the person next to me. I'm going to strive better than the best person in the room. I'm going to find the best person in the room, and I'm going to pinpoint who that is, and I'm going to dominate them. And I'm going to crush the competition. And and one thing that you also need to do is don't ever underestimate the newcomers. And don't ever estimate the new people in the business. Don't ever underestimate yourself. That's one thing that I know that has kept me at the top is that I never think like, oh, just because I've been a top 10 coach means that I've earned top 10 coach and I will be here forever. No, I need to see what the new people are doing, and I need to still be better than the new people. Because otherwise, they're going to become better than me and rise up. If I, for 1 minute, take my foot off the gas and I think, oh, I have all these accolades, I'm good to go, then that's when I'm going to get crushed by the competition. And so, and I'm not saying that like we're all in competition with each other. I'm mostly actually in competition with myself. But when it comes to, when it comes to at the end of the day when I'm tired and I don't want to work anymore, like last night, I actually left my desk. I went into my room and I laid down and I said, I don't want to work anymore. I'm tired. It was 9 o'clock and I was going to go to bed. And Kevin came in the room and he was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just so tired. I have such a big week ahead of me. I have all these trainings. I was like, I was having a pity party moment. And I'm like, you're allowed to do that. And I was just like, I was having a pity party moment. And he was like, how about I make you a bed on the couch and you come onto the couch and you can just watch TV. And then I kind of got it together. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I have such a big week ahead of me, and then we're leaving town for my birthday. I was like, I cannot take my foot off the gas now. So I went and I put an invite out on Instagram. I got a ton of emails that will keep me working. And I sat down and I got caught up on all my emails so that I wouldn't be stressed out today. And I had to think about myself for today. I was like, I need to set myself up for success for Monday. You know, I need to make sure that I get everything I need to get done today so that when Monday rolls around tomorrow, I can do my workouts and I'm not thinking about all the work that I have to do, and I'm not thinking about all the things I'm behind on, and and I can focus on my fitness, and I can focus on getting my workout in, and I can enjoy myself, and I can jump on the Diamond Dash, and I can do the Diamond Dash call, not thinking about, oh my God, I have to do my invites, I have to do my phase 1, I have to do my follow-ups. And so I don't know what you guys are going to get out of my videos this week, because I'm not organized, and I'm not going to sit here and give you guys like a training, like, you know, this is what you need to do, and this are how, you guys know how many invites you need to make. You need to make over 100 invites a day and over 100 follow-ups a day. Like, you need to just be doing it until your eyes bleed, until like you have so many no's that you don't even care because you're so busy trying to get the invites. You guys, the difference between me and you is that I don't give a shit if people say no to me. I'm just focused on finding more people all the time, every day, always. If somebody says no, or, you know, gives me a middle finger or says something mean, I just delete and move on. Like, I don't even care. Like, I just move on. I don't care. I don't have time for that shit. I woke up this morning and I got a Snapchat from some dude who was trying to, like, lecture me about something I said on Snapchat. And I sent him a video snap back and I said, you know, thanks for your opinion, but fuck you. And I blocked him. I don't have time for that shit, you know? So stop letting people take your time and your energy and just focus on your business and productivity and being awesome. Stop trying to make your words speak for you and let your results speak for you. You know, if there's one thing that I can say is that there is no better way. Like, I love Keith's fuck you list, because I'm just like, yes, I wish I had a fuck you list. I had one in my head, but like, I wish I had one on a board right in front of me. Instead of my vision board, I should have just had a big fuck you list, because like, nothing motivates me more than just like, I came out of the womb just like, watch me piss everybody off and be awesome and, you know, not die while I'm doing it. And so if you want your business to skyrocket, stop waiting for people to give you the recognition that you don't deserve until you deserve it. You know, nobody recognized me when I was nose to the ground freaking working my business and not being able to pay my bills, okay? So just remember that, you know, like, one thing that I wish I knew when I was a new coach was that you will not get the recognition you think you deserve way past the point that you think you deserve, way past the point that you get that recognition. It will take years for you to get the recognition that you want. And you know what? My coach stopped working her business about 2 years in, and I was left to fend for myself. If I had waited for her recognition, I would never be here. I wanted recognition from Carl. I wanted recognition from Jeff Hill. And I was going to work until I got recognition from corporate. And now when they call me to speak at Summit, I want to say no, but I do it anyway. So just remember that, okay? All right, I think that's it for me today. And I will try to have something a little bit more focused for you tomorrow, but no promises. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of other coaches coming up in these trainings that I feel like are a lot more like emeraldy than me. I'm more of a sapphire ruby. I'm more motivated by action and results and winning than I am like putting together lists and pretty graphics and like making little like charts and sheets and shit like that. Like, my team is like, Amy, can you just give us something concrete? And I'm like, no, I can't, because this is everybody's business is individual basis, and you have to decide what works for you. You can't take what other coaches do and plug and play and think it's going to work for you, because it's not. Like, every single thing that you do with this business has to be created by you, because this is a business that is based off of you and what works for you. Not what works for me, not what works for Keith or Haley or whoever. But what we can do is tell you what works for us, and you can try every single thing until something sticks, or you figure out something that works for you. And obviously, like, something that I hope you guys took away from Haley's training was that her invite system was completely unique to her, and she completely made it up because she knew that's what she needed to do to be successful. She made it up. Nobody gave it to her. So if there's one thing that I want you to take away from, like, you know, my total mess of a training today, is that you just got to figure out what works for you, and you have to work harder than anybody else is willing to work. As simple as that. There's no secret. That's it. You just have to work harder than your competition. You have to work harder than everybody else. And you just have to be willing to not get any recognition until years and years and years and years after, you know, you're already living a life that's so amazing that you don't even care about the recognition. So, all right, that's it for me today. Bye.